Hey folks, this is Nate coming at you. It's been a little bit since my last video, but today I wanted to share something pretty cool. So I had a saber, an empty hilt that I bought a few months ago. It was a Electrum Saber Crafts Torrent. I found this from a guy named Corey, I think, guy from Canada. I was able to buy this from him empty, and then once it arrived to me, I was able to send it down to Carlos Hernandez over at Kessel Customs. He does most of my installs these days. He does great work. He did my two Evoflexes, custom installed those for me, and then this was next on my wish list. He did an awesome job. I love this saber. This has always been, I don't want to say it's a unicorn of mine, but this is one of those sort of sabers that has that sort of, that really sporty type of profile. You know, that nice sort of indented hourglass. It's very, very nice for sort of just gripping and swinging around, playing with. It's got a nice, simple, but elegant sort of design profile. I really like the way that the pommel design is done. I like this sort of gridiron type of design here. The sound venting is really nice on this. So he put a, I'll show you the inside of it real quick here. He put a Proffieboard 3.9 in it. So it's got the newest Proffieboard in it. And then he also put in a Shtok Echo Pixel. I believe these are Echo Pixel. Shtok Custom Works Echo Pixel set. And he's also got some additional LED lighting in here that does some cool stuff on the config. Once it's lit up, sort of do a little circular dance. He did some cool wiring on that for me. But the so this pommel right here, it's on the same sort of metal strip as the cover tech on one side. And then on the other side, this is the retention for the pommel cap. And then it literally just comes right up, pops right off. And then you've got your all-in-one chassis here. Now the pin setup is sort of done on this portion of it, right? And then this is a non-indexed contact inside. And then this is the first time I've ever had a custom chassis design with an angled board. So I had to make sure and ask Carlos about making sure I had the right defines in the Proffi config to account for, you know, an angled tilt on the board, so that the twists and the swings and the effects worked properly. But once we had that all ironed out, everything works fine on it. It makes it really easy for, as you all know, I like to tinker with my Proffieboards. So this makes it really easy to just sync the data cabling out, so I don't have to do that sort of lateral pull. And then this area right here is just really easy to pop the battery out, even though that seat is very snug. So once the battery pops out, wire goes in at a nice angle, makes it really easy to take back out without harming or forcing the board to move, which is sort of a good thing for me, because I probably, so far, I mean, I've had this saber a couple of days now. I think I probably flashed it like 10 times already, just kind of getting stuff on there that I want. So this saber is going to get a lot of activity. And yeah, so, and then there is a kill switch here. So it goes back in, kill switch. And then this is a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. It's an Elite, either an Elite or a Dark, I forget which, but it's a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost. So this thing just slides back in, doesn't need to be in any particular direction. I just have to make sure I'm lining up these lines with the plate. That's pretty much all I do here. I just line it up with the plate, more or less. Hold it down and then tighten it. And then that's the spinny big window. And then on the outside, he's got the tactile switches. Here he drilled 2 holes here in the Sabercraft's plate. Now normally what they do is they usually have like those pressure points underneath that you sort of slide your thumb up and down across. But with these custom installs, we like to keep the plates because the plating is a really nice design. So he basically just tapped two tactile switches in here. So this is your power.
Sokatano.
This is your aux. So as you can hear, nice and loud. Another awesome install. Thank you, Carlos. I'll definitely be using this for quite a few of my demos because this is a very, very easy saber to access for doing changes. It's also only my second saber that I have so far that has a newer 3.9 Proffieboard. So as I do more and more updated features with the ProffiOS as I learn that as I go along, I'll be leaning more on my Proffi 3.9 board sabers, mostly because there's just a ton more space on the board, like a lot more. I would say, I'm not sure what Frederick would say, but my anecdotal experience has been these 3.9 boards have somewhere around the neighborhood of like 3 times the space for more presets, right? So for more style codes and sound font presets. So I can basically put 3 times the number of presets on a config on this saber than I can on a saber with like a Proffi 2.2 board on it. So yeah, I'll be using this a lot more for a lot of my demos and things moving forward. And yeah, thank you very much, Carlos. I love it. So this is just beautifully done. I even like the weathering on this saber. It's really nice. Not too much, just a little bit in the in the crevices and stuff. So yeah, I will. I'm going to be looking at picking up a second one of these if I can find one. But I'm not going to like break my back over it. But if I do manage to find a second one, especially if it's in a different color scheme, I'll definitely be looking to pick a second one up if I can find one, because they're really, really nice to wield. Very nice ones, so. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. All right, take care.